Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Nate from Bizreport, and today we have a crucial topic for the entrepreneurs and business owners out there looking to set up shop in the Peach State. So if you're planning to start a business in Georgia, or if you already have one and are looking to streamline your compliance, this video is exactly where you need to be. And today we're going to be diving deep into the best registered agents in Georgia for 2026. Now you might be asking, Nate, why do I need to worry about this? Well, if you plan to start a business in Georgia, choosing the right registered agent service is not just a recommendation, it's necessity. So think of a registered agent as your company's official legal point of contact, ensuring you never miss critical state updates. So they'll help you receive legal notices and, most importantly, help you stay compliant with the state's laws. In fact, appointing a registered agent is required by Georgia for all businesses. To be precise, Georgia law, specifically OCGA Section 14-11-209, mandates that every entity must continuously designate an official agent. So whether you hire professional service or formally appoint an individual, leaving this role vacant is simply not an option. So in this video, we're going to break down the top providers that can help your business run smoothly. We've reached companies based on factors like pricing, customer experience, and reputation. So grab a notebook, settle in, and let's get your Georgia business up for success. So before we jump into the specific reviews, we need to lay some groundwork. So if you're a first-time business owner, you might be asking, what is the meaning and purpose of a registered agent? Simply put, a Georgia registered agent acts as your company's official point of contact for legal and state documents. Under Georgia law, this role can be filled either by an individual or a registered entity. This means to save money upfront, the state does allow you to designate an individual, such as yourself, a relative, or another member of your LLC. However, choosing the individual route comes with significant operational risks that many owners overlook. First, it exposes your personal information. Your physical street address becomes a matter of permanent public record on the Georgia Secretary of State's website, leaving you open to endless junk mail and privacy concerns. And second, by law, a registered agent must be physically present at the registered address from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday all year round. This means you're legally tied to that location. So if you travel for business or take a family vacation, you get sick, or simply step out for the afternoon meeting and miss the time window, sensitive court summons, or legal notices, the consequences are severe. If a process server attempts delivery and you're not there, the legal timeline keeps moving anyway. This can lead to a default judgment against your LLC, meaning you lose a lawsuit automatically simply because you weren't there to answer the door. Furthermore, if you change offices, you have to immediately update your address with the state or face administrative dissolution. That is why hiring a professional service is often the easiest to satisfy the Georgia Corporations Division. It guarantees you have a permanent physical address during all business hours, giving you total peace of mind. You can significantly cut down your startup costs by launching your business with a provider that handles both LLC formation and registered agent services simultaneously. Most formation companies will bundle these services together at a steep discount for your first year. For example, providers like Bizee will waive the registered agent fees entirely for the first 12 months, while premium services like Northwest Registered Agents will heavily discount their full setup package. So having one trusted company handle both of your state filings and your ongoing legal correspondence gives you ultimate peace of mind, knowing that your compliance is secure right from day one. If you're wondering how this bundled process generally works, it's incredibly straightforward. All right, you select your preferred provider from the prioritized list we're about to jump into. You visit the platform, choose their LLC formation service, and fill out their basic business details. Then you let the provider handle the heavy lifting. They will compile your articles of organization, attach their registered agent formations, and file everything directly with Georgia's Secretary of State. Once the state processes the paperwork, your official approval is uploaded right to your dashboard. It completely streamlines the setup. But of course, if you're already having an existing Georgia LLC and just need to transition to a more reliable registered agent, or if you're completely comfortable filing all of the state paperwork on your own, you can easily hire any of these companies for their standalone services. All right, so let's get into the meat of the video. So based on our latest review criteria for 2026, here is our prioritized list of our top 5 providers. ZenBusiness, best overall. LegalZoom, best brand reputation. Northwest Registered Agents for best privacy protection. Tailor Brands with best branding support, and Bizee for best budget service. So let's dig into the details of each one. So first up, sitting at the top of our list as the best overall provider is ZenBusiness. So ZenBusiness leads the way because they offer a fantastic overall value of the price, especially when you factor in their exceptional customer service support and a wide range of services that they offer. The setup process with ZenBusiness is incredibly straightforward, which explains why it lands at the front of the recommendations. So you can lock in a heavily discounted introductory rate of $99 for your initial year of service, though you need to keep in mind that the subscription price climbs up to $199 on annual renew, placing it on the higher side of the market tier. Every single incoming document gets scanned and uploaded directly to an intuitive digital hub, meaning you just log in to see your mail. The platform automatically sends out alerts when your major state deadlines roll around. This system keeps you from dropping the ball while you're focusing your energy on running day-to-day operations. Their phone support agents are exceptional. They answer calls quickly, a dynamic that saves you a massive amount of stress if you're stuck during the state of filing process. You can also purchase a wide variety of add-on tools directly through their interface. So these options span from securing a federal tax ID and researching municipal business license to setting up your company banking or organizing tax paperwork. You might not need these features one day, but keeping your entire business set up inside one platform removes a lot of friction. The main issue holding them back is the lack of deep historical name power. They do not carry the legacy reputation of older corporate giants in the compliance space, but if you want an easy-to-use platform with top-notch support, ZenBusiness is a winner. Next up at number 2 is the industry giant LegalZoom, taking our title for best brand reputation. Now, let's address the elephant in the room immediately. At $249 a year, LegalZoom is easily the priciest option on my radar. But honestly, I fully understand why so many fresh business owners fork over the extra cash anyways. Launching a business in unfamiliar legal territory can be intimidating, and there's immense comfort in partnering with an established brand name that's been around for over 20 years. If you possess the financial flexibility to absorb higher premium costs for that total peace of mind, LegalZoom is built for you. What you're really paying for here is an absolute fortress on corporate protection. On a daily basis, they handle all your legal paperwork automatically, sweeping away the risk of accidental exposure and keeping your home address completely off public search portals. Your subscription unlocks unlimited digital document scanning, and here's the huge perk, their system actually filters out unwanted sales pitches and junk mail before they even hit your desk. You also get automated compliance reminders, so you never drop the ball with the state. And if you ever need to scale up, their massive legal ecosystem gives you direct access to licensed business attorneys for everything from daily operations to personal legacy planning. Plus, if you're switching from another agent, LegalZoom takes care of filling out your switch forms and even converts state fees for you, all backed by solid money-back guarantee. Just keep in mind, if you're working with a limited budget, do not overspend here. Moving on to number 3, we have Northwest Registered Agent, locking down our title for best privacy protection. Northwest makes incredible sense if you want to protect the wallet but still demand bulletproof reliability. Their standalone annual fee sits right at about $125, which is slightly higher than budget choices like Bizee, but still remain heavily compared by the broader market. But here is the massive value play. If you pay their $39 setup fee to have them officially form your LLC, they will throw in the first year of registered agent coverage completely free. Privacy protection is where this company truly shines. They let you put their professional commercial building address on your public state documents for $0 extra, making it completely effortless to keep your residential location off public government databases. Plus, they implement a strict program called Privacy by Default, which serves as their internal corporate guarantee to never sell or use your data under any circumstances. And on top of that, their customer service is top tier. You'll have real reps who actually answer phone calls whenever you need help, completely skipping those frustrated automated menus. Another perk is that Northwest now provides basic brand building tools right inside your account. You can grab a custom domain name, an active website, an official email inbox, and a virtual business phone line directly with your dashboard, letting you establish a professional LLC identity quickly without paying multiple separate software companies. The only real downside here is that the platform skips out on advanced add-ons like full-service account packages or professional tax return filings. So you'll need to check out a different provider on my list if your team requires integrated bookkeeping systems to manage your daily cash flow. Ultimately, if you want an excellent blend of premium privacy features, direct human support, and a straightforward pricing structure without overcharging you for their primary service, Northwest is the ideal pick. And moving on to number 4, we have Tailor Brands, locking down our title for best branding support. So Tailor Brands fits neatly if you want an immediate professional look for your new LLC, as they bundle extensive brand tools alongside their baseline compliance tracking. Tailor Brands handles your paperwork chores with zero issues. They grab incoming legal mail and scan it fast, and the files go straight to your digital dashboard. Checking your documents on a smartphone takes seconds, but the real draw here is that they have a creative toolkit. You can choose this route because you want to build an identity. You get to sketch a logo, launch a website, and run your online presence from a single account, and this keeps you from juggling multiple random software subscriptions. However, this provider lacks decades of experience in the entity management space. That might give you a pause if you prefer older legacy firms. You also have to deal with a steeper price that sits around $199 a year, and you will face higher annual subscription renewals than what other providers charge. Their track record in the specific corporate agent market is still relatively short, but if your priority is launching a brand and you want an all-in-one ecosystem that helps you look professional while managing your baseline compliance, Tailor Brands is an excellent option. And finally, rounding out our list at number 5 is Bizee, taking the crown as our best budget service. So Bizee focuses heavily on keeping your budget tight instead of offering luxury add-on services. And they easily win when it's stacked up against raw industry pricing metrics. Handling your entity setup over their online platform triggers a $0 promotion rate for your initial year of state compliance coverage. But afterwards, your mandatory subscription fee converts to a predictable flat rate of $119 starting in your second year. That's a tough price for other corporate services to match. So paying less cash does not mean your business gets inferior treatment on basic compliance tasks. The company handles your official state letters and services of process efficiently. Alerts land directly in your email inbox and phone messages the moment fresh documents enter their facility, making it simple to track urgent demands on clean, modern online tracking dashboards. However, the main frustration here stems from the restricted windows for customer service availability. Help is only accessible when their office doors are open during the day. It's an urgent dilemma pops up late at night, you're completely stuck waiting until the next morning for a human response. But if you want a straightforward strategy to keep your corporate operation costs down and you don't mind operating strictly during standard business hours, Bizee is an incredibly tough budget operation to beat. All right, so now that we've met the agents, let's talk numbers. But instead of just talking about what it costs, the real question is, how much should you actually pay? So where you fall on the financial spectrum depends entirely on your specific business needs. There is no one-size-fits-all answer here, so let's break it down by your operational goals. If your goal is to keep things simple, basic, and save as much upfront cost as possible, you should look directly at Northwest registered agents or Bizee. With Bizee, you can leverage their $0 promotional rate to completely wipe out your registered agent costs for the first full year when you form your entity. And if you already have an LLC and just need a reliable standalone agent that won't hit you with hidden upsells, Northwest Agent gives you that core legal street address and ironclad data privacy for a flat, highly competitive rate of just $125 per year. On the flip side, if you demand full legal support and have the budget to spare for total peace of mind, you should pivot towards ZenBusiness or LegalZoom. These providers act as an absolute fortress of corporate protection. LegalZoom charges a premium of $249 annual, but it unlocks a massive legal ecosystem, giving you direct access to licensed business attorneys and automated junk mail filtering. ZenBusiness, starting at an introductory $99 and a renewing of $199, gives you a tech-forward compliance dashboard that automatically tracks state databases so you never micromanage a single deadline. Finally, if you're a modern creator who needs specialized branding support alongside legal compliance, Tailor Brands is your go-to destination. For $199 a year, they don't just act as a mailbox, they pack your dashboard with tools designed for a company logo, launch a website, run your entire digital presence from a single unified account. Just keep in mind, if you are hiring a registered agent while launching a brand new business, you must always factor in mandatory Georgia state filing fee of $110 to submit your articles of organization. Choose the path that matches your current business's stage and don't overspend on features you don't need on day one. So there you have it, a complete breakdown of the best registered agent services in Georgia for 2026. To recap, ZenBusiness remains our top recommendation for its incredible modern dashboard and overall compliance value, while LegalZoom is the go-to choice if you want the absolute security of an industry giant with a premium brand reputation. And if ironclad privacy is your top priority, Northwest Registered Agents is the partner you want in your corner. And finally, if you need specialized business identity tools, Tailor Brands has you covered for branding, while Bizee stands as the ultimate champion for keeping your upfront budget as tight as possible. Hiring a professional service is the smartest financial defense you can buy when you look at the alternative. In Georgia, missing a single state deadline can lead to administrative dissolution. To revive a dead LLC, the state hits you with a steep $260 reinstatement fee on top of accumulated penalties, not to mention the risk of losing your personal liability shield. So spending $100 or $200 a year to eliminate that catastrophic risk is a highly cost-effective insurance policy to keep your business safe and your personal life private. To make things even easier for you, our team has placed the direct discount sign-up link for all of these top providers right in the description below so you can secure the best rates available today. Here at Bizreport, our mission is to cut through the legal red tape and help you launch your business with total confidence. But securing your registered agent is just the first step. That's why we've built a complete library of free resources over on our website, including our operation agreement templates customized for Georgia business owners to help you open your corporate bank accounts seamlessly. If you want to read our full detailed analysis of these providers or grab those free business templates, click in the link in the description below to visit us at bizreport.com. So if this guide helped you protect your privacy and save money today, please give us a like, drop a comment if you have any questions about the Georgia filing process, and subscribe to Bizreport so you never miss out any practical business guides. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nate at Bizreport, and we'll see you in the next video.